Hi, I thought I would try my hand at showing how I wrap my box up for my junk journal swap. This is a swap on Journal Junkies. There's lots of groups that do different kinds of swaps. So if you're not particularly interested in creating a junk journal for a swap, there are swaps on all kinds of groups. Just check Facebook. So this is the journal that I did for my swap partner, April, and I think it came out really cute. I made a few additions that weren't in my video, and that's one of my guardian angel beads, and that's a paper bead that I made and I put it together. It's just on a garment pin. And on the bookmark, I added a glass heart. And then over here on one of my centers, I put a white stone bead pendant. And there's a few other things in there that I hope April will like. I did still try to leave enough room that she can add to her journal as she sees fit. And I started originally thinking that I would put it all in this box because I recycle. This is a box I got from Amazon, but as you can see, the journal's not going to fit in there. So I got this box out, and it has a lot more room, as you can tell. So I'm going to fit it all in here. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do is I've got some tissue paper, and this isn't really tissue paper. It's kind of a patterned brown paper, and I'm going to wrap some of my things up just to make it a nicer gift. I still have to do a card. Oh, that is one thing. I still have to do a card for April, but that you don't really need to see. One of the things the swap host suggested was that we could make a card for inside. This is it's a little smaller than an artist trading card, and this is just the way I did mine. And that's what it says on the back. So I thought that was kind of nice, and I just have that inside the front. And another thing I made for this journal, which I wish I had thought of for all of my journals, but is this dashboard. I have a Purple Cow hot and cold laminator, and I bought these laminating sleeves. And I think you can probably even write on this with dry erase markers or even an alcohol marker if you want to wipe it off with alcohol. And the reason I think this will be a good addition is because if you want to write on a page and there's something bumpy on the next page, you could put it in between and then have a nice flat surface to write on. I think that'll come in really handy because these junk journals can get pretty bumpy. So that just goes right in there. And I hope April likes those. When I was making the journal, the Rainbow Connection song kept coming to mind. And so I did a backdrop of a rainbow unicorn, and I just put the lyrics to the Rainbow Connection, which was the Muppets 1979. Kenny Loggins, I think, sang it. So I'm just going to include this with the journal. And it just says Friendship Journal made by Kelly Bell, especially for you, my friend. So, and there is a link on YouTube that you can actually access to see this. All you have to do is search on the Rainbow Connection. So, what else am I going to put in this fairly good-sized box now? Let's see. I am going to wrap the journal up. That's going to get some of that special paper. I'm including some bags of tea bags in anyone else's language. And let's see, I put 2 green teas, a lemon and ginger tea, which happens to be my personal favorite, pomegranate and raspberry, which is another personal favorite, and honeybush, mandarin, and orange, which I also like a lot. So I hope April likes tea. I did see on her post in Journal Junkies in the group that her journal has got some tea reference in there. It's got some teacups and stuff, so I hope she likes that. And along with the tea, I've got a whole bunch of other things. Oh, I made a dangle that she can add to the elastic band of the book or put on anything else she likes. And this says, "My friends are my estate." And on the back it says, "If friends were flowers, I'd pick you." And I have a feather and a little angel charm. And it's on a lobster claw clasp, and it's hooked into a D-ring. The gold piece is a D-ring. And then I've just got some ribbons, and that's just some silk flower leaf. And then the beads I used are They Say Friend. And then there's some stone chips, some polished stone chips. And of course, name like Kelly Bell, you gotta have bells. And then there's more chips and some more bells, some little bells, a blue stone heart. And then here's some more chips, some more bells. And this is a polymer clay piece that has leaves and things debossed in it. And it just says my name on the back. So I hope April will like these. And that I just have in a gauze bag. Shouldn't try to do that on camera because... Okay, and let's see. I also have a snapshots flip fold out photo display. It's something I've had in my stash that I haven't used, and I thought I would pass it on and see if April would like it. And then I also am sending her kind of a bunch of the 5x8 lined index cards. I bought some gold alphabet stickers, sorry for the glare. Some of my favorites. And then I have this fabric art by Heidi Grace, and I've had this in my stash also, and I'm passing it on. It has buttons and some fabric colored hearts, and I believe that's paper on the back, and you peel the paper and it irons on to other surfaces. And then I also have I bought this on clearance. It's just a Heidi SWAP, Teresa Collins journal, and they're just memo stickers. And I also have I like to use these things, so I purchased these. I thought she might like them. Some flat back, kind of beige colored, beigey pink flat back pearls, and some red rhinestones because Valentine's Day is coming up, and then some clear kind of holographic ones because you can never have enough bling. And then this is also from my bead stash, not the cat hair. That's from my cat hair stash. And if I share those fancy fibers, you know I must love you. This is a strung, this is temporarily strung. It can be restrung and used on anything. But these are some stone chips that have holes drilled in them that I enjoy using, and I hope April likes those. Get that back in there so none of the Okay. And then I also have a bag of other goodies, and this is kind of a mishmash of things. May not show it all. There is quite an assortment. Here is some matte brownie gold polyester ribbon. And I took a card out of my fairy magazine and I wrapped some various ribbons. One of my favorites is this sari ribbon, which is really pretty. And then some tags. And there's a bag of acrylic beads and some pearls. Some tags and some miscellaneous pieces. Some other things. A bunch of papers. A little bit of fabric that I did with unsweetened Kool-Aid. Some extra paper pieces. Some word strips. So I am not going to get all that out. But that is what will go into my swap box. I hope that April enjoys it. And I try to put most of what I send in plastic bags. That way if the box gets wet, the stuff inside won't be destroyed. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I hope this gives you a little insight into the packing of a swap box. Some people do a lot more than this, and some people don't do as much. It's really up to the people in the swap. So only your desire and your imagination. It's a gift. So thank you for watching. Take care. God bless. Be colorful.